Charlie Holmberg is a Wall Street Journal and Amazon charts best-selling author of fantasy and romance fiction. Her series, The Paper Magician, was a blockbuster, and fans are eagerly awaiting for that one to come to the screens. I know I am. Luckily, Charlie, though, is here with us today on Author's Note with her new book, which starts a new series, I think. We're going to ask all about that. So one thing that stands out in your bio, though, I want to say, before we get to anything else, is Star Trek Next Generation fandom. I am a huge fan as well. But I wonder, did you always know when you were a kid and watching all that stuff that there was going to be something extra in your books, like a fantasy or sci-fi element? And what did it connect to watching that Star Trek stuff?
Absolutely. Like, I don't think writing is nearly as fun if it doesn't have some kind of speculative element in it, something that you can experience in real life, you know? And I had a huge crush on Worf from a very young age. So I think that probably helped with the romance too.
I love it. Well, I was a Captain Picard gal, but I'll take Worf. No problem there. So I'm going to pull up the new book here. That it's called, I love the title, The Shattered King. So you're known for being an amazingly talented person who does world building better than almost anyone. So is this a new world in The Shattered King?
Yes, absolutely. I don't like staying in the same world for too long. I get bored. So this is a new world, new characters, new story.
And let's talk about it. So the main character of this is, I was reading, a beekeeper?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so, and also healer. And then kind of, how does the story kind of unfold? How did this beekeeper get anywhere near someone called the Shattered King?
So there is a subscription that's going on in this country where they're forcing healers to come try their hand at healing this prince that's been sick his whole life, and no one's ever been able to do it. And her turn is up. And so she's forced to go into the capital and try her hand. She plans to fail so she can get back to her family, but she accidentally does a good job and is then forced to be his personal physician until she can find a cure.
So this is, though, the first book of a new series, right? So we've got this one here, and then you've got another one like within a year or so?
Yes, so it's a duology, so it's 2 books. And the second one, The Half-Hearted Queen, will release on March 3rd.
It's exciting. It's super exciting. So I do have a question. I don't know if you'd like to be asked about this or not, but I mean, I was all about following the news about the Paper Magician coming to screens and Disney and all that. Is there any motion on that? Because sometimes you'll hear about your favorite books having those deals and then, oh, it's not a TV show and you're waiting. Any news? I'm like, fingers crossed.
No, it was very exciting when it happened. Unfortunately, with the COVID pandemic, they ended up not renewing. So tell your producer friends it's available.
I will tell them. That is like, it should be snapped up immediately. All right, so following the lead, a lot of people know author Brandon Sanderson, and he had an amazingly successful Kickstarter. And I think a lot of people don't realize, like just general readers don't realize that authors are really working well with Kickstarter, and it's a way to kind of support an author and maybe get something special. And you're in the middle of a Kickstarter or at the end of a Kickstarter. Talk about what you're currently kind of raising money to fund for your work.
Yeah, I have a Kickstarter going right now for my book, Followed by Frost. So it released 10 years ago, so it's the 10-year anniversary of that. It is a standalone young adult crossover romantic fantasy, and we are giving it a makeover. It's going to get a hardcover, it's going to get a new cover, it's going to have interior art, sprayed edges, like really cool, the chapter heading, like these 2-page spreads, chapter headings, bookmarks, everything. It's going to be so beautiful. And yeah, the Kickstarter runs through Tuesday. And so if anybody wants to check it out, they can go to Kickstarter and just search Followed by Frost, or probably even my name, and it'll pop up.
I mean, I love the idea because it does kind of let you know that there is an appetite for something like that, but you don't have, the author themselves doesn't have to like, oh my gosh, break the bank to make this happen. It's that, okay, you guys want this, let's make it happen. It's a really great way to work with an author and support an author in a way that a lot of people don't maybe know is out there. So very cool. I'm sure you'll make the goal. It looks like you're very, very close. So what's the best way for us to follow you on social? Because you have a lot of books, a lot of series coming out. What's your most, like, I post all the time. How can we follow you to make sure that we know what's happening?
I'm on everything at CN Holmberg, but Instagram is my baby, so that's the one you'll see me on the most. People can also join my newsletter at charlieandholmberg.com.
Can I suggest that every day you give us an earrings of the day post, because we love your earrings here today. So cool.
Can do.
Awesome. All right, thank you for joining us. And again, here's the new book out, and I can't wait to dive into The Shattered King. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, coming up, how one nonprofit is bringing back the joy of childhood, one childhood activity that is. Stick with us. The 9 is back after the break.